It isn't giving it away. So.
Heated discussion around a potential change in ownership for a Nampa landmark continued tonight. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Brian Holmes.
And I'm Morgan Romero. Community members spent the last several hours weighing in for the third time now on a proposal to transfer the Ford Idaho Center to a nearby college.
Abby Davis joins us from outside City Hall. Abby, why are people so against this idea?
Well, for many, the center is really a pillar of Nampa's image and identity. Think country concerts, rodeos, horse shows. There were only a couple of empty seats tonight as council members packed as community members, I should say, packed council chambers. Most don't think the city should hand over the center to CWI. They want council to find another way to cover the cost of running it. Nampa's already in the red when it comes to the center. New numbers show the city has lost nearly $22 million on the venue since 2005.
If I built a home and then 30 years later I decided I don't want to repair the roof and so I'm going to give it away, what sense does that make? And I just said to myself, what is the city doing?
Transferring ownership is just one idea on the table. Council members are also debating whether to put a levy override on the November ballot. An override would help the city cut down on the deficit by raising property taxes. CWI President Gordon Jones says he supports whatever the city decides. However, he told me adding the Idaho Center to their campus would create exciting new academic opportunities. The college plans to offset some of the deferred maintenance costs, in part through fundraising.
6 out of 8 schools in this state have venues like this. So it's not unusual, it's not uncommon, it's not off mission. It's actually something that I think can enhance where 1 + 1 can equal more than 2.
City Council could decide on the levy override as soon as next Monday, and several council members have already said they are not sold. If they did go the transfer route, the venue's management would stay the same. So Mayor Kling says that people who go and visit the venue, they really shouldn't notice a difference one way or another. Morgan and Brian.
Okay, so why not just sell it?
They could, that is always an option, but they would have to sell it to the highest bidder, and who knows what would happen to the event center if that happens. So there's just a lot of unknowns if that is the route that they ultimately end up taking.
Got it. And CWI is saying that they would keep it the same, essentially.
And run it the same way, exactly. All right, thank you very much.